What is going on, dudes? Wanted to bring you guys this kind of random video. I wanted to have just kind of a discussion, a random discussion, and I don't know why I'm doing this. Like, I really don't have any idea why I'm doing this video other than I wanted to get this off my chest. And I figure, like, I have a platform to just do it and get it off my chest, and then I'll feel better about it. And if I don't even post the video, then even better, then I probably won't have people judging me from this day forward. But I wanted to get something off my chest, and that's basically, I guess, perceived happiness and falsified happiness from YouTube in general. And I feel like you guys see the side of YouTube where you're watching a video right now and you see that content creator making you a video, but you don't really understand or see the full gamut of the things that they have to go through and the full struggles that they have. And then I think that somehow that could like relay a message back in your head that says, why are they never like going through anything bad, and why is everything bad happening in my life? Why is it that they can buy 15 pairs of sneakers this month and I can't even buy one? And why is it that they always seem so happy, but my can't even get a hug out of my father or my mom or whatever? Like, I know that there's another side to this camera, and I know that there's a lot of people out there on the other side, and I know that there's some hardships that you guys probably have to deal with that we don't have visibility to. So I don't know. I feel like this channel and the internet and YouTube in general is a great platform for a lot of content creation, but it's also something where it can be really hurtful and harmful to people, where you see like channels just flourishing and making so much money and showing you everything that they've bought. Like, like I see it, I get it. There's a sneaker wall behind me that has a lot of expensive sneakers on there, and some people probably can't even buy one of them, which is, it's just kind of unfortunate. And I feel like I know I'm not helping the cause any, because this is a channel that really focuses on like monetary, what is the word I'm looking for, materialistic. This is a channel that focuses on materialistic things, and and it's something that is hard for maybe people just to swallow, and to know that, like, why, like, how does somebody like myself, just a regular dude, afford all of this, right? Well, I work a lot, and I think that that's something that people probably disregard. I don't know how other channels make money, but I have a day job that pays me a lot of money, like a pretty good amount of money. My wife makes a pretty good amount of money, and I make money DJing, and I make money off of YouTube. So there's quite a few different jobs that I do to be able to live the life that I live. But I think that part of this, I'm going off on a couple different things that I wanted to talk about, and I guess part of it is just to let you guys know that everything's not like perfect on the other side of the lens. Just because I make videos and I buy a lot of sneakers doesn't mean everything's perfectly happy all the time. I have my moments where I feel really down, and maybe I'm having one of those moments now where I'm feeling a little bit down. But I don't know. It's not like I'm depressed or anything. I mean, obviously I'm quite happy. I mean, my family motivates me and drives me every single day. But I think that so I think that something that I'm is on my mind is that I volunteered at a homeless shelter and served breakfast this last week, and I've done this twice now in like a month, and it's kind of interesting. It's a really great opportunity that I've had for my work to be able to do these volunteer things during my work hours, and I see the other side of the world that I have not really haven't really noticed before in a long time. And there's a lot of people that are homeless out there. There's a lot of people that don't have anything. They have just whatever they can get. They're not being selective about what they can wear, because they're just getting whatever they can wear that may or may not fit, if it's clean or not clean. And we serve breakfast to a couple hundred people, and we see these people come through, and there's a lot of people with mental illness. There's a lot of people with drug addictions, and you know that these people are probably alone. They're homeless because they don't have friends or family to turn to. They probably alienated a lot of them. And they all have their own stories, and their own reasons why they got to where they got to. And it's just tough to see, man. It's tough to know that there's people out there struggling so much every single day. And here I am upset because I didn't get, a sneaker release that happened on X, Y, or Z morning. Like, it was definitely eye opening, and it definitely makes me think twice about this channel and like what am I doing, and why am I contributing to something that I shouldn't be, because it's not really who I am as an individual to contribute to such mass consumerism, but at the same time I'm passionate about something. And I guess as long as you guys just know that it's not a competition, I'm sharing my passion with other people that also like sneakers, but I'm not trying to say match me and buy a bunch of sneakers, like I don't know. I think that hopefully that message is out there. But um so it was interesting to be able to volunteer at this shelter and see just the amount of like disconnect that people have from other people. And I mean, I don't know. It was just tough to see. And then I come home to my family that I'm so proud of and so happy where I am. And it makes me take space for granted. Like the fact that I have my own place that I can call my home, and that I can drive somewhere when I want to drive somewhere, and I can buy something if I want to buy it. Even like all those things, there's a lot of things that I think we take for granted on a regular basis, and I don't want to continue to do that. I guess um, I don't know really where I'm going with this conversation, but I did want you to know of a couple of hardships that I've had in the last handful of years that I've never really told you guys about, that I thought would maybe normalize the conversation, and or normalize myself in hopefully some people's eyes, because they think that they think a lot of people out there just have money, and we've come from money, and all of a sudden we buy ridiculous amounts of sneakers because we're like filthy rich or something. But reality is, I'm not. I mean, I work a lot of jobs, like I mentioned, but speaking of those, like before I bought this house, and actually I ended up getting laid off from my job, and that was really like a traumatic kind of experience. And like when you have a job, and I worked at the previous company that I was at for 6 years, and then all of a sudden got laid off, like literally after I signed the papers on my new house, I was definitely worried, because I still have my other house, and then I have this house, and trying to figure out how I was going to make ends meet was not easy. This also was a time frame where I had my YouTube channel shut down. I had a lot of false flags on my channel. People were claiming miscellaneous bullcrap against my channel, and it was actually flagging my channel. They found a loophole, flagged my channel, and my channel got shut down probably 3 or 4 or 5 times, and one time for a couple weeks. And that was really tough, because that's another secondary income that I had on top of my day job, and both of those happened at the same time. So here I am wondering how I'm going to be able to make ends meet and pay my mortgages, because that was kind of important for us before we even got into the new house. So it was something that I went through that I didn't even tell you guys about, and so I was stressed out at that time from the channel being shut down. But I had extra stressors as well that you guys never knew about. So that was something that I wanted to share. The other thing that I wanted to share, which is really, really tough for me to share, it's not something that I've ever shared before, and it's really odd and awkward to share on a public forum like this. But before we had Harrison, my wife and I were pregnant, and she actually miscarried, and we lost that child. And it happened like right after we started telling people that she was pregnant, and it just happened. Really tough time to be in, and I was in this mental state where, like, I've been adopted, and I've said this before, like being adopted, the only thing like that has full circle of life meaning is seeing another individual on the planet that has your face, and knowing that I lost that was really tough. But so I really don't know where I'm going with this video, but I feel like people think that just because you have a bunch of sneakers, or you can buy sneakers every single week, or that you have 100 or 500 or 1,000 pairs of sneakers in your collection, or 60 pairs of Yeezys, or whatever it might be, that person is infinitely happy. And I think that that's the false perception that we mislead because we create content that shows us happy with all of our sneakers. I think that's kind of why I wanted to make this video. Like, happiness doesn't come from material things. And I know it's lame to say that. And I know that some of you guys probably won't understand that because all you want is those material things. Like that's what I thought when I was growing up. That's all I wanted was Jordans and stuff. And I wanted the newest Nintendo or whatever was out. And I wanted to be able to have things because that's what I thought made me happy. But I mean, the reality is like what really made me happy, what really helped me become the person and define me as an individual was the love that my parents gave me. Like that sounds ridiculous to hear probably, but it's true. The fact that I have parents that adopted me, that have cared for me since I was an infant, and loved me and nurtured me, and like they did everything for me, regardless if they had money or not. They had love, and that's something that some people have mansions and they have 5 cars and they don't have love from their parents, or it's conditional love. It's what are you going to do for me when you grow up type love. And I never had that type of a pressure, so I feel like really blessed with that. And that's why I feel like that's why it's funny, because this whole side of me, that this brain that's so fragmented and distraught, and the reason why I'm such a sneaker hoarder and why I'm fulfilling that void that I needed to fulfill when I was a have not and now I have things. It's funny because that controls this complete like world that you guys know on my Hess Kicks channel. But I mean, then there's this whole other side, which hopefully you guys can see most of it. I mean, my family, like my kid, my wife, there's just the whole other side where, I don't even think about sneakers. So I guess I'm just throwing that out there and something to consider. I don't know. Maybe don't consider it. Maybe this is just a stupid video and I shouldn't have made it. Internets. I don't know why I did this, but I'm going to regret probably uploading this another day. Just be happy, man. Just know that sneakers and money is not going to make you happy. And sneakers and money doesn't make people on YouTube happy. And there's other things that can make you happy. So just, I guess, keep that in mind. But I think I'm going to end it here because I feel I've definitely been rambling way too long. And I don't really know what else to say. I feel like this is probably one of the most pointless videos that I've made. And I've made quite many pointless videos. But I feel better. I just wanted to get it off my chest, man. It's just something I've been thinking about, and hopefully you guys don't hate me for it. But, I'm going to be grinding out some more sneaker content soon. It's not like I'm going to end that. I like what I do, but just know that I don't know, there's other sides to it. And just because I like what I bring you guys content-wise, and I'm excited to bring you guys sneaker stuff, doesn't mean that it's a competition between myself, you, other YouTubers, or whatever it might be. And just sharing the passion of sneakers with you guys. And if you guys like sneakers, and cool. And if you can't afford sneakers, and cool as well. Like, there's other things in life that you can afford it and focus on. So, all right. Fair. Let's go ahead and end this video because this is awkward. Well, we'll catch you guys for some more sneaker videos very soon. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll just leave it at that. Peace, guys.